So what to do in this online calc course. So I'm at the home page of the screen, and I'd like you to make sure you click through and read all these links behind this behind this front page. This office hours takes you out to that calendar where you can schedule a DBA, or if you just need some live help. Then what you want to do is, what to do for work is, well, the discussion forums are here. If you click on the discussions, and right now I've got an introductions forum, and I'd like you folks to post a little intro about yourself. You click on that intro, and then here's mine, and just to get it, there's 5 of you taking this course, so it'd be a great thing to find out where you want to be in a couple years and what you're thinking about. Then what to do for work. Well, let's see, if you click on this modules link over here, that takes you to the first module. What you can do is the course information talks about the course and how to access it. But then in order to get anything else going, you see how everything's grayed out? You got to walk through this VTVLC course orientation. And most of these are just slides you got to read. Then there's a little quiz you're going to take at the end. Take that, click on it, and that'll get you started. You also see these due dates. Well, it isn't that you're going to lose credit if you don't get it done by September 13th, but I do give you, because we've got that AP test coming in May, and I want to keep you rolling. I'll give you, you can be a week behind, and then I got to give you a 0 for that. And I don't want to do that. I mean, I'm not into giving zeros. I want you to just do your work so we get you ready for that test. So right now this is set up for May 20 or September 20th to be that cutoff. Should be able to get this done. I mean, it's not going to take that long. And then once you get this done, in fact, I could probably start doing this. I don't know if you want to see this in this video. So here's this page. I've read this page. I click the next. As soon as it loads, and here's the next page. It's just some canned stuff that VTVLC developed in order to help you understand how this online learning works, at least as far as VTVLC happened. So then the next page, you're ready to start, and I think you just got to do take the survey, and then you're going to say, "Yep, I'm ready to get started," and then submit the quiz. And I don't know what happened here, but let's go back to the modules. And what you should see is, you see how the next. Well, let's see if it loads. Let's see what happens here. Give it a second to load. So this getting started, this is more specifics about the course that Florida Virtual School set up for you, and that's what we're using. They wrote their approved syllabus, and that's what VTVLC has us use for this. And then you can jump in. See, now that you've done that orientation, here's module 1. Now, as I noted, this is only optional, and you don't need to do this module 1. We honestly don't have time to do this review in order to get through all the material. Then you can scroll down to module 2, and then you can get started right here. And this is the actual graded stuff. And you see this first, let's see, this pretest, you don't have to do. I recommend you do it. I certainly wouldn't spend much time on it. Of course, that won't open up until you've clicked on these 2 things. This is the first actual graded assignment. That's due September 13th, tomorrow. But again, you can be a week behind, and that'll accommodate if you need to leave, take a vacation, you're going away for a week. That'll. And then if something happens that you need even more time, make sure you email me, and I can give you an extension on that. But if you just let it slide and don't say anything to me, and that 1 week additional time passes, I'm going to have to give you a 0 on that grade. Okay, and so there's the due dates, and this is how you proceed through the course. Let's see, by January, let's see, what do we want to get through? I don't know if all those due dates are showing up here. November 15th, December 6th. Yeah, segment 1. Oh, that's interesting that this is open. Well, you probably don't want to go there yet. Really what happens is we get through, this is about the end of the first quarter. Yeah, January 3rd, the first semester. And then what you do is you roll in, and will get you through all the material you need to get through by early April, and that'll give us some time to do some review. Okay, so I hope that explains a little bit how to access this stuff. The only other thing that I haven't spoken about in this video is the DBAs. At the end of this first module, module 2, I mean, is the first one we're going to complete, you have to do a DBA. So you're going to be taking this practice test, take that practice test, and then schedule a DBA with me. And then that's just to help me make sure you understand everything you need to be successful on this test. And it also gives me a check on that, yes, it's actually you doing the work, and it looks like you're making some progress, and you're not just getting your answers from someplace else. Okay, then you take the test, and then module 3 will open up. And now you can work ahead faster than what these due dates are showing. I don't recommend getting too far ahead, though. I mean, because then if you get through the material too quickly, it'll come, time for the exam, and it's just been too long since you've seen it. It works pretty well to be done early April. Gives us plenty of time to practice. Plus, with all your other courses that you're doing, you need it spreads it out nicely. So give me a yell, schedule an appointment if you want a live, not face to face, but a live chat session using this Zoom software that I'm using to record this. Okay, you can also use a phone call too. So remember, you don't have to do module 1. That is practice. We really don't have time. I mean, review. We really don't have time to do. It's all stuff you did in pre-calculus. Okay, if you need some help and some review in that, it's available to you. You can also ask me live, so some live help how to do it. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video. It's long enough. Let me know how I can help.